Man, it is hot. You know, y'all, usually I start my videos out by saying what's going on, but I'm gonna tell you what's going on today. First off, we are obviously shooting another high adventure video, but we have some major crab pot action going down today. Check it out. I got me, look at that right there. See that? That is a commercial fishing vessel license for the next calendar year, so I can drop up to 50 pots in the water if I so choose. In South Carolina, you're only allowed 2 pots per person. So I decided I want more than that. I don't want 50, but I'd like a few more. And for today's video or slash experiment, we definitely need a few more pots. I can't get this thing open. We're gonna have no video if I can't get to my bait. We got it though, we got it. As you guys have, I'm sure, read, we are going to be throwing down an experiment. So I've been crabbing for a lot of years. First on the West Coast for the Dungeness crab. Now since moving to South Carolina, obviously going after the blue and the stone crab. And I feel like there's always a debate amongst crabbers what the best type of bait is. So in today's video, we are going to put that to the test. In one set of pots, we have what I feel like is the reigning champion, chicken. Or in this instance, chicken drumsticks going in one set. And in the other set of pots, we have some fresh fish going in those. So we are going to see over the course of the next 24 hours, which bait attracts more crab. For the bait we're using today, we're just gonna be using fresh bait. I know there's a debate amongst people like, oh, you gotta leave like the chicken out for 3 days in the sun, let it get like really rotten and stinky. We're not gonna get into all that, maybe in another video, but for today, the chicken is fresh frozen. Actually, I don't even think it was frozen. It's just fresh out of the cooler at Walmart. And the fish I caught yesterday. There's nothing left to say, but let's start dropping some pots and let's put this thing to the test. So what I'm dealing with here is I've got a couple of single pots. These will go in our next location. But in this stretch, we're gonna be dropping the double-decker pots. What I've got here is I've got a nice little, maybe about 100-yard stretch of bank. We're gonna drop one here. We're gonna move 50 yards down, drop the second one. So they're kind of in the same area. So the crabs get to choose which bait they wanna go after. We're gonna start with the chicken. Chicken is really the go-to, and because you can just buy it at the store, you know, don't have to go out and get it or catch fish or whatever. It's pretty easy to get anywhere, and the crabs absolutely love it. There we go. I think we just put like 8 drumsticks in there. Save some for the other one. Make sure that's all sealed up. Looks pretty good. All right, here we go. I just about dropped this sucker down without closing the lid. Actually, oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. First pot away, down goes the chicken. That's right there. Got plenty of line for high tide. Tide is coming in. First pot out in our quest to seek the truth in which bait is best for crab. There we go. Next up, we have the Challenger. There, got some fresh fish going in. Fish carcasses loaded up. And in goes the Challenger. We've got a nice deep hole here for both these pots. Gonna probably be in about 18 to 20 feet at high tide. There she goes. All right, we've got the double-decker set. Let's go find a good stretch for our single pots now. Boy, I used that whole bag up already? Jeepers. Throw some chicken juice in. Get the crabs excited. Single chicken trap secured. I'm gonna drop them right down there. All right, chicken's out. I don't even know how much line is on this one. This just came with line on it. Dump our fish in here. Last thing I'm doing is I'm sealing these crab pots with zip ties. Just like this. That way I can monitor if anybody's stealing stuff out of my pots or not. So you can't just pull up the pot and empty it and toss it back in. You're gonna have to break the zip tie, which apparently, from my understanding, that a lot of people tell me the commercial crabbers, which I guess I am now one of, they like to steal stuff out of people's pots. So kind of a cruddy thing to do, but I will not be part of that. All right, we've got our 2 single pots set up here. Again, probably maybe about 75, 80 yards apart. So the crabs will get to pick which one they want to go after. I guess nothing left to do but wait. Might try my hand at a little fishing. In fact, I don't know, maybe we should go see if we can catch a fish for lunch or something. I can see a school of mullet heading this way along the surface. We're gonna see if we can get them. Oh, I had to get something right there. Saw them on the surface. Yep, there we go. There's a mullet. Might be all we need right there. Not a lot. 4 pieces, 5 pieses. Huh. See them cruising. Look at that. That's what we want. Little finger mullet. That's good bait. Oh, stay in the boat. Neglected to bring my little bait holder that you put in the water over the side of the boat. So this will have to do. There you go. I'm gonna put one on live to start here. Flip it right back here. Down she goes. That feels heavy. Oh, I got one. Dudes, we got a fish. What in the world? When did that happen? Whoa. I was like, I had a couple taps and but like no big jerks. Whatever it was, just sat down there and ate it and went along his merry way. What do we got? Well, that's a nice red. That's a slot red right there, guarantee it. Guarantee that's a slot red. Of course, I don't have my net on me when I need it. That's called dinner right there, boys and girls. If I don't fudge this up. Man, you just can't beat the fight of a redfish. Just can't beat it. There we go. Let's go. Little side quest complete here. There we go. Goodness. Yeah, that mullet didn't stand a chance. Let's see here. They got to be between 15 and 23. That one's, where do we run here? 17 inch red. That is not a bad fish. 17 inch, shoot. I've caught worse. Cool. Should have thrown them right in here with our bait. Actually, you know what we might end up doing? I think we're gonna fillet that up this afternoon. We're gonna save that carcass to drop in a crab trap. I mean, that is fresh fish after all. That is what we're using. Here we go. It has been a little over 5 hours since we dropped the pots in. I've been mostly just goofing off this afternoon. Took me 2 hours to catch that redfish. We're gonna go ahead and blame the tide for my inability to catch more fish. Any Hoosiers, we're gonna go ahead and pull these pots a little early, mainly because of that right back there. The weatherman is still insisting that we're not gonna get any rain, but you know, sue me for not trusting the weatherman. Approaching the double-decker trap with the chicken. I'm gonna spot lock it right here because I plan on just dropping it back down for the night. Golly, this thing's heavy. What do we got? We got 2. We got a stone crab in there, y'all. That's bonus. We got 1 stone crab and 1 blue crab. All right. Not a whole lot with the chicken, but I do like that stone crab. That looks good. There we go. Put a couple extra fresh pieces of chicken in there. That bait's still gonna be okay. It hasn't been out there long enough to spoil, but a couple extra fresh pieces for the overnight. Drop this back in. There's a nice stone crab right there. Look at that. Look at that. See the bottom of that blue crab? It's getting ready to molt. That means his body's full of meat. We'll check this to see if he's big enough. Got to be 5 from tip to tip. If he's big enough, we'll keep him. Guarantee there's good meat in that one. Nope, undersized by about 1/4 of an inch. So the chicken takes an early lead. Here we go, here we go. The challenger. Up next, how does the fish carcass respond? Coming up next. Fish carcass responds, fish carcass responds in a big way. 2 stone crabs, 2 blue crabs, and both of, dude, that stone crab right there is like the biggest stone crab I've ever seen in my life. Oh my goodness. Fish carcass coming in hot. I see at least 1 blue crab that's a keeper. Come on. That guy's too little. Dude, both those stone crabs right there got both claws. Them's keepers right there. There we go. We freshened up the bait, added a little extra carcass. Back down she goes. Oh, wait. Did I lock the top part? Yes, I did. Okay. Phew. That would be counterproductive not to have locked the latch. These blue crabs are feisty. Just a feisty crab. Good knit. He's got both his claws. Yeah, dude, that's 5 and 5.5 across. That blue crab's a keeper. First blue crab keeper. Drop him in the cooler here. Here's the prize of that one. Here's the prize. Look at this. Look at this jumbo stone crab. There's a good comparison. See that guy right there? That is a healthy stone crab. That's a nice stone crab. Like, that's what I typically catch. Then you have this guy. Holy cow! I don't think I've ever caught a stone crab that size. Look at that thing. I mean, look at it in my hand. Are you kidding me? Good grief, that's the biggest claw I have ever got. In fact, I'll show you on here. Look at that. From that knuckle there, all there, over almost 7.5 inches. I mean, good knit. This is a good one, and it's, shoot, almost, it's 5.5. Good grief. Here we go. Time for the second batch. Will chicken retake the lead? Nothing in there at all for chicken. Okay. Well, that was a fast check. This will tell the tale right here. If fish ain't got nothing in him. Dude, fish got nothing in him either. We're gonna relocate these. It's just a bad spots. I should have had at least a couple, especially after those double deckers had stuff in it. All right, pots have been relocated. That I feel like is really starting to pick up steam, so we're gonna get off the water. We actually have to go get our camp set up. I'm not even set up at the campsite, so we're gonna head that way. But if that doesn't dump buckets on us today, then I'm a two-faced squirrel. We're gonna get loads of rain, guarantee it, 100%. Y'all, we're back at camp. Check this out. Check out our setup. So we have our portable AC unit that we can just zip the tent up from the inside. And then check it out. We got this pipe that runs in, and we'll just have it like set up, blowing directly on our mattress. This is a must-have down here at the coast when you're camping this time of year, because it gets like 80 at night, and it's just too hot. You can't even sleep in 80 degrees. And plus in the tent, you know, it's probably like 84, 85. So it's hot. Gotta have AC. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty bare bones. I've got my cot. So we're gonna be chilling tonight. Yeah. I was gonna show you my setup. Mosquito, sorry. But this is the setup. It's not a lot, but it's honest. So I hope this isn't sacrilegious, but I've actually never fried redfish up. I think that's what we're gonna try this time. Just a little bit of breading. I'm gonna just drop it in some hot oil. There we go. Take a look at our setup here. Got the dual stove going. If you guys want any of this stuff, I've got links to it in the description. So for your own camping adventures, dumping a bunch of Old Bay in this pot. A little bit of an oversized pot for 1 crab and 2 claws, but it's all I brought. Want it good and muddy with seasoning. That should be boiling in about 10 minutes. That looks ready. There you go. First time frying redfish. Sacrilegious or the next best thing on my channel? To be determined. That's what I'm looking for right there. Right there. We'll go ahead. First claw going in. Jumbo claw. Good. I still can't get over how big that claw is, y'all. That's cool. And last but not least, our little blue friend. There we go. All right. Fried redfish. I actually can't believe I've never done this before. This is delicious. I mean, redfish. Redfish for the win. Here we go. The second course. Little crab action. I actually, this time, remembered to bring the butter as well. So we've melted some down. Trying to decide which one we should do first. I think we got to do this, just out of respect for how big that claw is. Okay, this is funny. See that right there? Those are the bits of claw meat that came out of that. I mean, like, next to nothing. There wasn't much meat in the claw tips. Still delicious. Ah, big old chunk of stone crab right in that butter. I could eat that every day. Every day. Dang it. Well, my belly's full. Nighttime starting to set in. I think the sun just set. We're gonna go ahead, turn on our AC unit here. Get this closed up. We got it piped in there. Actually, I gotta get my toadfish light turned on. There we go. I guess I'll just see y'all in the morning. Top of the morning, having ourselves a little fresh cereal. First thing, heading to our first pot. Let's see what we got. The chicken has an opportunity now to retake the lead. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, okay, we got two. We got one stone crab and one really nice blue crab. I don't even have to check if that's a keeper. That's definitely a keeper blue crab. So chicken doesn't retake the lead, but it ties up. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Clean break right there. That'll grow back. Woo! Get out of here. And then this guy right down here, that's guaranteed keeper. Guaranteed keeper. Strong start for the chicken. Only ties though, but does throw a couple of keepers in the boat. Let's go check the small fish now. And the fish, oh, fish doesn't respond with much. Only one for the fish. Fish takes a narrow lead. That guy's literally just barely not a keeper. That's okay. Wow, this creek up here did not produce a lot, but the fish technically has the lead by one. Let's go check the double-deckers. Double-decker chicken coming in hot here. Ugh, hauling it up from the depths. Hopefully full of crab. What do we got? Oh, that is full of crab. All right, double-decker chicken. I see 3 stone crabs, 2 blue crabs. Okay, so maybe not full. I guarantee you all 3 of those stone crabs have keeper claws, and they all have double claws on them. Chicken takes the lead. Yeah, that's a good-looking deck right there. Not a ton, to be honest with you, for leaving it set overnight, but that's a keeper blue. Take a look at this right here. Just notice this. Look at that female. She got a bunch of eggs. We're gonna drop her right back in. Not even gonna take a claw. Double check, make sure everybody else is good. That's a male. I think this one's yeah, that's a male too. All right, we're good. Here we go. Final pot of the overnight drop. Chicken on that 9 to 5 lead. What is the fish gonna do about it? Here we go. Here we go. And the fish has 4 small ones. That is it. So we are currently tied, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of disappointing. I was hoping for a lot more overnight, but maybe since that bait sat already, I don't know. Let's drop them out. That's kind of sad looking, I'm not gonna lie. Get over. You too. Y'all check this out right here. Check this out. See that pot right there? It was set too shallow. I see blue crabs in it too, and the tide is still going down. That pot's gonna be out of the water in about 20 minutes, and all those crabs are gonna bake in the sun. And unfortunately, there's nothing we could do about it. It's against the law to handle anybody else's crab pots or lines or anything. I think this is a commercial crabber too, because there's a whole line run down this bank, and I see at least half a dozen more that are getting ready to be out of the water. He's gonna learn the hard way this time, it looks like. But what we've done is we have freshened up the bait in all of the pots, threw all the old bait out, put fresh stuff in. I have rotated them. So where the double-decker pots were, where I put the chicken, I put the fish. And where I put the fish, I put the chicken. Dropped fresh down, and then I relocated the 2 single-deck pots because that creek just really wasn't getting much. For the last test, we are gonna leave them out for 24 hours, no peeking for 24 hours. So far we're neck and neck. Doesn't seem like the crabs prefer one over the other. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Team chicken, team fish. We're gonna find out the results in the morning. I'll see you guys then. Welcome to the next day. We have had a little bit of rain moving in and out throughout this morning. Got a little break here, but I see some really dark stuff behind us. So we got a boot, scoot, and boogie. All right, the final tallies begin now. I think this one's the fish. This is the chicken, and the chicken only has 1, but it's a keeper. Actually, that's a really nice crab right there. Drops in, all right. Single pot for the chicken. Quite honestly, doesn't do a whole lot, but puts him in a 1 crab lead. How is the fish gonna respond? Does the fish answer? The fish answers with one of its own, and it's a stone crab. Stone crab with 1 keeper claw on it, guarantee that. Wow, slow start to the morning, but we are still neck and neck. Folks, this is really surprising to me that we didn't get more in this area. This is typically a good... Oh, my stone crab. Dude, I just tossed my stone crab out. No! Oh gosh! Wait, how'd he get out? Wait a second. Look at that. When I pulled that pot up, that wasn't open like that. When I started to wiggle it, it popped open. I just threw a keeper stone crab out. Oh well. I guess it's time to hit the double, see if it's decided there. Here we go. The game's gonna be decided with the doubles. Fish has a chance to retake the lead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at, now that's what I've been after right there. Look at that pot. Look at that pot. Look how full that sucker is. That is what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 crab in 24 hours. Get ready for crab on the deck. Toss all these babies back to grow bigger another day. There you go. Out of that batch, we had 4 blue crabs that were keepers. That's a really nice one right there. And 2 of those stone crabs. We got a couple claws off of both those stone crabs. So good finish for the fish. Let's see how the chicken responds. All right, team chicken. You got one last shot here. How's it gonna look? What has team chicken got? Team chicken is gonna have a solid pot, but not as many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crab, 2 really nice stone crab, and I see at least 2, maybe 3 keeper blues in there. Look at this guy. So it was either me or somebody else. Took a claw off, but you can see he's fine. Knuckles still there, but you can't take the other claw. I don't know. Did I harvest you? Did you jump back in? It's okay. However, this guy has both claws. Look at that, actually. Holy jeepers. Look at that second claw on him. Like, there's a massive difference. Fortunately, you get to pick which claw you want. I mean, that's not a bad claw, but this guy's like double the size. Man, look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? All right, out of those 6, we had 2 keeper blue crabs and the 1 really nice stone crab. So we got some nice keepers at the very least to end our trip. Put some nice ones here in the cooler. Ooh. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The fish ends up taking the crown. Fish ended up getting about what, 30% more crab than the chicken? I mean, that's a pretty significant like number, right? I mean, but what do you guys think? What do you think? Was that a large enough sample size though? I mean, we crabbed for basically 2 days. 4 pots. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment below. Tell me what you think. Do we need to drop a couple more pots? Maybe we need to up the pottage. You know, maybe we need to do 6 pots instead of just 4. If you're team fish though, congratulations. You won. And won by a 30% margin. That's pretty good. Y'all let me know below. Do we need to give this another try? Are there any tweaks to the challenge we need to add? I hope this information helps y'all in your quest for crab this summer and beyond. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me the last couple of days. And as always, I will see you in the next one.